Again, today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2023, close to 9:52 a.m. We're going to be trying to go to Central West End, but we're taking the Convention Center train that goes that direction. Just wanted to show off one of these subway stations. This should be the westbound direction that I'm on right now. Yeah, that's the one that goes toward Illinois from the airport. And then we're looking to go westbound. Yeah, they just said eastbound for that one. And then the eastbound one shouldn't take too long to get here. But hopefully, once we get to Central West End, we can then rent a bicycle. If the bicycle shop that I saw online is still accurate with what's listed online, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I think it's about 50 degrees today. It might creep up to 55 degrees. Here's my train coming. Alright, we got off at the Central West End stop, so we'll try to see if we can take the stairs up here and start walking. It's about a 14-minute walk, although I'm going to briefly take a stop and call because I want to make sure they actually have the rental bikes before I go directly there. So I'll just go up these stairs and then probably stop and call. By the way, this is the Washington University medical campus that we are coming out to. All these buildings. And then they're doing construction, so they must be expanding. Alright, I just called Mike's Bikes, and they said they do the 24-hour rentals, and it includes a bicycle helmet as well as a bicycle lock. Now, because they're doing construction here, I'm trying to figure out the way to get around. Normally, you would just go straight through. I think this is the little detour, just says walk only zone. And I see a lot of people walking through here, so I think I can get through. Yeah, it looks like we're getting through here. From what I've gathered online, the Central West End, there's St. Louis College of Pharmacy. This is a really huge campus, right? In University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy in the background. There's the Euclid Garage. It makes me think of Euclid Avenue in Cleveland. So I gotta carefully navigate here because I don't know, cars seem to be turning in to this big parking lot. We are pretty close to Forest Park as well. Forest Park should just be about a block or two that way, I think. But yeah, as I was trying to say, the Central West End, let me make sure I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, Central West End is sort of like a second downtown, I guess. And I believe it's the most populated area. So we should see quite a bit of activity. Well, look, there's Applebee's. Oh, so I said Euclid parking garage earlier, but look, we're actually at the corner of Euclid Avenue and Forest Park Avenue. The reason I'm not doing a ton of dialogue right now is I'm just like, my eyes are just going all around, kind of absorbing the atmosphere and soaking it in. One perhaps slightly surprising thing is I've seen a few vacancies already. Like, this used to be a bagel shop. There's some music playing back there, so I skipped a couple of places. There's Jimmy John's across the way. Chicken Cone, I think. We've also got a Treats Unleashed pet shop. That almost looks like a real dog and cat, right? We're gonna have a lot of music playing, it sounds like. Hopefully not enough to flag the video for copyright. If not, YouTube does have a feature where I can try to mute some audio, but then it clouds over my narration. Got some butterfly seats over here. outside of Katie's Coffee Roasting Company, as well as Hot Box Cookies. Hot Box Cookies sounds pretty good. And then Commerce Bank Connect. There's a place called First Watch that's advertising breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Oh, this Joint Chiropractor place is everywhere. Shake Shack. Here's a Whole Foods market, and see how like these things are right, like Whole Foods is embedded in all this space to, you know, where people are living up above it, the luxury apartments. Busy little street. We should be about 2 or 3 blocks away from the World Chess Hall of Fame, which I hope to explore. And then Mike's Bikes St. Louis should be about 2 blocks after that. Place called Yellow Belly here. You got fish on the outside, so maybe they're a fish restaurant. Over there it says it's a branch of the St. Louis Public Library. So what's more lively, Euclid Avenue in Cleveland or Euclid Avenue in St. Louis? Rush bowls, blended fruit and smoothies. You've got an Insomnia Cookies location here. Provisions, St. Louis, necessary luxuries. Kingside grab and go breakfast and lunch. And then there's also Kingside Diner down at the end. It must be one big place. Oh, and there's the chess. Just crept right around us. The World Chess Hall of Fame Museum. This is supposed to be free to the public, and they are supposed to be open until 5 p.m. today. So hopefully I can check out there. Maybe if I get the bike, I'll lock it up here to this bike rack and then do a little separate video tour inside of it. That sun's right above us, so it's sort of creating some glare in the picture. Let me see if I go over here. That's a little bit better for not glaring, although you're not getting the name of the store or name of the museum. How cool is that, though, to see that gigantic chess piece and then the outdoor pieces. Oh, and it's, look, the world's largest chess piece, Guinness World Record, measuring 20 feet tall, 9 feet 2 inches in diameter. Record was achieved on April 6th, 2018. Yes, so I will probably be back to do a little look inside of there. And also, when I come back too, I want to look at some of the houses that are here and the architecture of them. We're going to keep going, I think, like another block or two. This is the corner of Euclid Avenue and Maryland Avenue. There's a colorful looking Mexican restaurant across the street there. El Burro Loco. Coming soon. Micro Creamery, I think. St. Louis Proud. Or no, it's a naughty and nice ice cream. Clementines, maybe. I wonder how the nighttime crowds would be in this type of neighborhood. Is this Mike's Bikes? Yeah, it is. Okay, I recognize the building from Google Maps. Oh, sorry, I was zoomed in still. Please use other door. Alright, the worker was very nice. Gave me some tips about the neighborhood and where to ride, but Mike's Bikes, and I got my rental bike here. I have the little lock in my backpack, and then also the bicycle helmet, because I try to do a Google search. Like in Cleveland, you're not required to wear bicycle helmets, as well as other areas. Tried to do a light search online. It made it sound like St. Louis County might require it, so just to be safe, I'm gonna wear it. And I guess, one would advocate it's safe for myself too. Before I actually start riding, though, I think I'm going to lock this bike up and do a little tour inside the Chess Hall of Fame Museum, which we're headed back to. So I was only 1 block away from the Chess Museum. We are in Central West End in St. Louis, Missouri, outside of the World Chess Hall of Fame. Today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2023, about 11:04 a.m. It's a very vibrant community. Lots of people reside in the Central West End area. So we're going to try to check out this museum. I believe it's free for admission. And they've got this gigantic chess piece here. And in fact, when you look at the little bit of history of this gigantic chess piece, it says it's the world's largest one, holding a Guinness World Record, measuring 20 feet tall, 9 feet 2 inches in diameter at the base, and weighing 10,860 pounds. It's 53 times larger than its model. A king custom designed by the House of Staunton in 2013. The record was achieved April 6, 2018. And then they also have, these chess pieces outside. Large chessboard. Looks like there's some maybe sponsors, if I had to guess, on the actual chessboard itself. Yeah, let's try to see if we can explore the museum. They're open Monday through Sunday. Generally about 10 to 5, or Wednesday and Thursday 10, and Friday 10 to 8, and then Sundays 10 to 5. So right now they have an exhibit. It's multiple levels. It starts with 1972 Fisher versus Spassky, the match, its origin and influence. So I believe if we go through that door, it's going to be like the origin section. They've also got video playing there, and then, like I said, the multiple levels. So let's very cool.
Is Emily on the way down? Huh? Emily on the way down?
Learning the game. Look at actual score sheets too. Score sheet from North Carolina versus Log Cabin Chess Club, Albert Jenkins versus Bobby Fischer, as well as another one, Bobby Fischer versus J.F. Bacardi. And then I think they have some chess sets on display, like Hawthorne Chess Club. This furniture is from the living room of John Jack Collins, a critical mentor of Bobby Fischer. I know we missed something here when I first came in. Milton Bradley Beginner's Chess. Yes. Alright, I checked out the inside. They had some special filming things going on in there today. So I couldn't do a normal video tour because they were doing their own video specials with people conducting interviews and stuff. But I was at least able to quietly go around and take some pictures. So I'll probably post those to social media. Right now we are on, let me make sure I get the street name right. I think it's Maryland. Yeah, Maryland Avenue. And my goal is to do a little bit of a walk down Maryland. I have the bicycle with me and I have my chest mount ready, but I wanted to show off some of the houses on this street. Then I might pop by a cathedral for a second to show the exterior. And then there's also a road called Pershing, which I'll loop back on and then hopefully go toward Forest Park. These ones are a little bit more spaced out on this side, but if you look at the other side of the street, you can see how they're sort of stacked on each other. Not so much that one, but like the next several ones are. Let me go ahead and attach this to my chest mount, and then I'll start riding after that. Alright, we're on tilt locked mode. So I've officially started my first bike riding component of St. Louis. Always fun to do that in a visiting city. Test out the brakes. Yep, brakes are well tuned. Alright, so it's suggesting that I continue go down Maryland Avenue to get to this cathedral. Sadly, this is taking me downhill, which is good now, but not so good when I have to ride it back up. Nothing steep per se, but this phone holder that comes with the bike is really nice. Well, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to ask them tomorrow when I return the bike what the name of it is, because like as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, that looks like an actual sturdy one that I would have confidence in. The reason I've never used one in the past is I feared they'd be too cheap and like would jar my phone loose. We're at the corner of Maryland and Newstead Avenues, so we're going to make a right turn here and let this car go first. Something's getting out of the cathedral right now. The Cathedral Basilica of St. Louis. Catholic Church welcomes you. You can see the massive size of it. I'm sure inside it's an impressive feat. I'm usually too shy to go inside of these type of buildings though. Alright, so a little change of heart because supposedly the inside is unreal. And we're going to try to see if it's open and capture some of the beauty. Alright, so I got in there just before Mass started to take those pictures. Because Mass started at noon, which is right now. Yep, you hear the bells. And over here you've got the Angel of Harmony. Well, that was definitely beautiful inside. It's the Mother Church of the Archdiocese of St. Louis, and the superstructure of the cathedral was built between 1907 and 1914. The cathedral's 100th anniversary was celebrated in 2014. It's known for its beautiful interior mosaics, which took nearly 80 years to create using more than 41 million pieces of glass tesserae. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The cathedral is known for having one of the largest mosaic collections in the Western Hemisphere. Yeah. Definitely glad I checked that out. Now I'm going to try to get back on the bike toward Pershing Avenue and see the houses that are there. Back outside. Oh, you know I'm back outside, but back on the bike is what I meant. And we're going to ride maybe down Newstead to get to Pershing. Then we'll come back up Pershing. And then I think make our way to Forest Park. We got a four-way stop here. Well, that street's not a through street, so I think I have to go to the next block. No, I don't know. Google Maps is saying we could do it. Maybe it's not a through street for cars, but it's a through street for bicyclists. Why do all these things say not a through street? Let me check. Maybe one of the not through streets is Pershing. Yeah, it says we're up all the way up by McPherson now. So I gotta turn around slightly. See, I didn't keep the phone on my bike like I did earlier because if I want to snap some quick pictures, that's the one negative. You gotta stop to take the phone off. So this supposedly is Pershing, right? I'll Google. It's unusual to me. Like, why don't they have the street signs? Yeah, this claims it's Pershing. So let's ride down this street. Try to go in the street a tad so that you can see a little bit of how the houses look. I'm even more confused. Like, why do they have certain areas gated off like this right here? This area might be, maybe it's more of like a community. I think this is the half of Pershing that was more prominent with the bigger houses and whatnot. Let's pop down to the street. Yeah, there we go. Now we're seeing the bigger properties. And look on the left side. See how you've got like little steps and hills leading up to all the houses too. Yeah, this whole area is gated actually. Even going to the left and right, it's gated. This may be that area where I was looking online and the properties were anywhere between like $900,000 and $1 million or 1.1 million. Or who knows, maybe this one specifically is even more. Just gonna try to snag one more photo here. We'll continue down Pershing, I guess. Or you know what, just to mix it up, I'll go back up this way, try to catch more of like the inner city, if you want to call it that, vibe, like where there's people walking around. I think this is Euclid Avenue again. Oh yeah, we're right, the bicycle place is right on my left. So I've made a full circle. Here's that Mexican El Burro Loco taco place. And then I will try to make a right turn down Maryland. We've got Bar Italia Ristorante. There's a Lululemon up ahead to the left. We've got some type of jester here. What is with the jester statue? I don't know, but I have to take a picture of it. Oh, this part here on the right looks pretty exclusive too. And that's like that all the way down. And then on the left side you've got, like I said, Lululemon. There's a Kendra Scott eyewear, Suit Supply. You know what's funny is I forgot about this curve. My brother, like a couple weeks ago, it showed this exact intersection from Central West where it has the very brief curve. The fountain isn't running right now because of probably being winter time. Idira Italian Eatery. So we got another Italian place here. I think this is a hotel on my left. Not sure which one. Kings Highway. I never know how to read these darn traffic lights. Crosswalks. Like, I think that means it's meant for us to go